Hey, good morning, guys. It's Jan, Not a Real Farm. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. It's Sunday morning. Guys, it's been raining for the last 2.5 days. We really haven't got a whole bunch done. We're down to crunch time now. There's been a significant weather change outside. We've got to start harvesting a lot of our stuff out of the ground. And remember, I had back in the back 40, we had that additional potato crop that I wanted to see if we could get any more before the frost. So we're going to take a look at that today. I'm going to take you outside so you can see just the difference. You'll be able to see the difference in my garden and the changes and sort of what's been taking place outside lately now that the weather has significantly changed. Guys, it's really hard sometimes to really predict the weather here. Yesterday was supposed to be sunny, and then all of a sudden we had one great big long day of nothing but rain. So we got absolutely nothing done. Okay, so here we are back here with our potatoes that we had planted. Oh, I don't know. Not seeing any flowers. It doesn't mean that we don't actually have any potatoes. The ones in the greenhouse have definitely flowered. These ones were taking a chance. We're gonna pull them today, or at least a couple. If they're there, they're there. If they're not, they're not. It's too bad we're getting frost because these are in beautiful condition. Well, the only way we're going to know is if we pull some. So I'll start over here. And let's see if we can actually see anything. These are the trials and tribulations, guys, of living in the north. Unfortunately, sometimes the weather forecasts, when they say it's going to be sunny, isn't necessarily the things that happen. And you can just basically get frost overnight, unsuspectingly. Now, I'm not seeing anything in here yet, but I am going to keep pulling because they're going to be frostbitten anyway. Let's see if I can pull this up. Oh, look at this, look at this. Boys are over there trying to get stuff done before things set in. Look at this. Wow, we have potatoes right on. I, honest to goodness, thought we were not going to have potatoes because I saw no flowers on these. Unbelievable. Okay, this gives me hope. What else do we got down here? Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Guys, we have potatoes. Right before a frost, I can pick these, get them canned. That is the one that I planted from. All right, I'm gonna put this camera down and we're gonna dig out some of these potatoes, well, mostly all of them, and we're gonna basically put these away for the winter, can them up, get them out of the ground. I am so happy. I didn't think we were gonna have potatoes, so let's do it. Okay guys, so these are pretty much the size of the potatoes that we've been getting. And what we can do with these, I'll just walk over to the bucket here, is we can actually use these. You carefully take these, brush them off, let them dry out a little bit, and put this, however many you want, in a paper bag. Close it up and put it somewhere dark. These will actually keep until next spring when you're ready to plant potatoes. So I'm just going to save these as seed potatoes for me, and we're going to be replanting these next spring rather than trying to can them, because I'll get about, 2, maybe 3 tops for jars, in terms of amount. But I think the best thing to do with these, because they're so tiny, they don't have any eyes yet, is to let them dry out a bit and then put them in that paper bag, close it up, and let them sit over the winter and replant them for the spring. So that's what we're going to do with these. We actually got quite a fair amount of them. You can sit them in a nice, like I said, big paper bag, and away you go. So that's what we're going to do, and that's how you regenerate your own potatoes, so you don't have to actually buy them from a store. Now, I know a lot of you want, certified seed potatoes, but there may come a time where there isn't any certified seed potatoes available, depending on, how early you place your order, or maybe sometimes there's crop failures, which could inevitably be a lot of the case this year for some parts. So getting in those last little few potatoes that we had, basically, if we had another maybe 30 days, these would have been a really nice bigger size. But what they've done is they've created, the ability for us to have our own seed potatoes. So this is where we're going with this. So these will be put away and replanted for the spring. So I just wanted to share that with you guys this morning. We still have the potatoes in the greenhouse to harvest, but I really wanted to put this to the test and see, since I planted these super late, if we could get in some sort of anything harvest out of these potatoes, and they didn't let me down. And so just because you live in a zone like mine, that's zone 3, doesn't mean you can't push the limits a little bit. Have fun and try and get as much food, out of your zone as possible. Always push the limits and always keep going. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Awesome. I'm so glad that you were here to watch the fact that we got a little bit of seed potatoes. If you like what you see, subscribe, thumbs up, comments below, and see you soon.